I have a surprise modification. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in my previous video, I asked you guys a very important question when it came to the spoiler for the 2019 Mustang GT because I still haven't decided what to do. So I like it and I don't know if I should leave it, which a lot of you did agree with me. You said that you liked it and I should leave it on the car just like that. But then a lot of you said that maybe I should change it or maybe I should also add a wicker bill on it. And that's a good idea. I actually put a picture of how that would look on this spoiler. So what do you guys think after seeing it on the picture? Do you like it? Should I add that? Because I like the idea. I think it looks nice, but again, just let me know because I still haven't decided. So maybe I can finally make up my mind. I think that's a nice touch without being too much or without doing too much. I think that would be a nice touch for this spoiler. Today, we're continuing to work on the Mustang with the external modification. So the one today will be the last one for now, at least when it comes to the body of the car. And it's not hard, but it does involve using one of the tools that I honestly am not a fan of, which is the reciprocating saw. So that means I have to cut something. This will be a permanent change, so there's no going around that. That has to be done for this installation. So let me just show you exactly what I'm referring to. And this is exactly what I'll be working on this area here. So I won't be installing a diffuser, but I will be installing diffuser fins. So that means that these will no longer be here and I'll be replacing them with 4. So there will be 2 on each side. So 2 on this side and then 2 on this side for a total of 4. Now, I did tell you that I have to use a reciprocating saw because I do need to cut something. So I need to cut these off. So these that come here on the car need to go because like I said, these will be replaced with 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. So pretty much all I need to do is use the reciprocating saw. So start on one side and then just start here from the back, then go along this line right here, all the way up, then stop, then come here to the other side. Again, do the same process, start from the back, then come all the way up and stop. And then once I'm here, then I can cut this piece and then remove that. So then I can go ahead and install that. So not only that, but this new diffuser fins, it does come with like a piece here that it'll add a little bit more dimension here on the edges. So both from this edge and this other edge, it'll just look a lot better than this. But again, not too dramatic. Honestly, I couldn't find a diffuser that I liked, so I just thought this was the next best option. I really liked how it looked on the GT. So let's go ahead and get started with this. I'm a little bit nervous to use the reciprocating saw and cut these fins off just because I only have one shot and obviously for safety reasons because I really don't want to mess anything up. So let's just give it a shot and go. Finally finished cutting off those fins. This is how this bottom part looks like on the Mustang. I know, kind of scary like that, but I admit it was a little bit nerve-wracking using that reciprocating saw, but I'm so glad that I didn't mess up. So like I said, this is how it looks now. So the two fins are off. So after I did that, I did go with this little grinder tool from the Dremel just to file the edges here to make sure that they're smooth. So when we install the other fins here, so it's kind of like filing, like if you're filing your nails. So this is how it looks. I'm glad that that part is over. So now let's move on and let me show you what I'll be installing. These are the RTR diffuser fins. So let me show you how they look. So this is it right here. So pretty much it's going to be like this. So this is what I was referring to in regards that it's two fins on each side. So this will go on the one side and then this would go on the other side for a total of 4 fins. And this is what I was referring to in regards to there's a little bit more here around the edges. So I really do like how it looks, but this is pretty much very simple, at least I think a lot easier than cutting these, which by the way, they're right here. So these are the 2 fins that I cut out. And this is how, in comparison, you guys want to see how they look like. So now that these are off, it's time to install these. So this is pretty simple. As you can see here in the back, they have this 3M tape. So that's going to be part of it in order to stick it there. You do have to add this little bracket here with these 2 little bolts. So I already did that. And so after that, all we need to do is then line it up here. Which, by the way, I forgot to tell you that you do need to remove 4 bolts. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just so you can pull this bottom part out and then you can install that fin right here. And it just gives you a little bit more room. So it's going to stick with the 3M tape. And then it's also going to line up here with those bolts that we removed. So other than that, that's it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So let's get started with this. We are done with the RTR diffuser fins installation. So just like I said, you saw it was pretty straightforward, nothing hard after having to cut those stock fins. So this is how they look. So you guys can see what I meant, that there's 2 on this side, 2 on the other side for a total of 4. I think it looks really nice. You can so tell the difference on this. So if you were next to like just a GT that didn't have this next to this one, you would really be able to tell. And this is what I meant in regards to just a little bit more dimension. You see how it has more dimensions here along the edges, and it also extends a little bit more. So I really like it. I really like how it just adds a little bit more, but not too much. Of course, once the car is down, then I'll just give you a better look, because that's how you'll be able to see it from a better perspective. Because I mean, no one goes around looking at diffusers or from the rear end like this on the usual day by day. So now we're finished. Not quite, because I have a surprise modification. So I have another install I'm going to do. This is actually something that I planned to install on my Shelby, but it didn't work out. So let me show you what that is. Here is the surprise modification. So these are it. So these are from RTR as well. These are called RTR rear side splitters. You guys are probably wondering, what is that? Where does that go? So this is meant to go here on this side in the back. So this is to match these side splitters here. So these are sold separately, but they are matching to that. So if you want to get this here at the rear, then you can also purchase this. So like I said before in that video, I have those side splitters too, and I originally bought these for the Shelby, and I was going to try to make them fit just like I made that one fit, but this just wasn't working on the Shelby. So now I am glad that I saved them, because I get to install them on the GT, and I'll actually get to see it how I thought it was gonna look on my Shelby, but since I didn't get to, I think it's going to look so nice here, just matching everything from the front, from the splitter, then the side splitters here, the rear side splitters, and then it's just tying in here with these diffuser fins. So this is very simple. Like you see, there's 3M tape here. We have to remove these 2 clips. They line up here as well, and there's also some holes here. So you can see there's 1, 2. So just like with the side splitters here, I do have to drill a hole, and then they have pins where I'll just put the pin here and here just for reinforcement. So let's take care of that on both sides, and then we'll be finished. So I know that I just finished installing something at the rear, but I just wanted to start here towards the front and then just do a quick little walk around so I can show you everything here and how it just all ties in. So first, of course, we have this MMD splitter, which is pretty much the same design from the stock splitter. It just extends a little bit more out and it has a little bit more edges here towards the corners. And then here we walk around to the side where it has the RTR side splitters that they just go underneath here, the stock rocker panels. And then making our way here to the rear, we have the RTR rear side splitters, which again, this just ties in with these side splitters here on the side. And then of course, finishing it off here at the rear, we have the RTR diffuser fins. So, you know, this is probably a bad angle. This is probably better. I know it's a little bit hard to see because of the lighting, but trust me, there will be tons of pictures and how the car looks completely. So just a quick little walk around so you guys can see how it all just ties in together. It's a subtle look, but you can definitely notice the changes. So I really like how it turned out. So now that we're done with this, of course, we still need the exhaust. It currently still has the stock exhaust. So once I change the exhaust, which I already have, and I add the tips, it's going to completely transform here the rear and it's going to look even better. But as far as the exterior, like I said, we're pretty much done with the body. The only thing missing here are wheels, which I already have as well. I just need to buy tires, but very excited for those. I think this is going to look so good once everything is installed, once the exterior is completely done. As far as the spoiler, it might have a change, it might not, depending on what you guys think with the wicker bill. So very happy with how it's turning out. So it's transforming right in front of your eyes, day by day, video by video. It's transforming until it's finished. Now that we're done with these exterior modifications, at least to the body, once we finish with everything else and it's complete, at least for the exterior, then we can move on to the fun part, which are the suspension parts. I have tons of suspension parts, so I can't wait for that. And then we'll make our way forward from there, which there's still lots and lots to come. So remember guys, if you guys want a chance to enter to win the giveaway car, which is this 2019 Ford Mustang GT, any purchase you make from either drivenfast.com or Woman.Driven.com will automatically enter you for the giveaway. And I know I say this in every single video, and I will continue to say it in every single video, because in case you guys forget, I'm reminding you, or in case this is your first time seeing this video, I know that sometimes I get, is that your car? What happened to the Shelby? No, the Shelby is still there, and in a way, this is my car, but this isn't, because I'm giving it away. So I'll have all of the details and all the information on how to enter down in the description below to drivenfast.com and Woman.Driven.com. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.